So, this is the first interview I think Kaffi has done in English.
Yeah.
So you should be proud. But what can you tell me about tailors?
Well, we've been coming to Iceland since 1990. My father used to run the Tivoli, and we used to do Reykjavik for the whole summer.
Mm-hmm.
We used to come up and do Akureyri for this event. And that's it really. We've been coming a long time, and hopefully we'll continue to do so.
Okay. So where do you go elsewhere? Do you also
In Iceland?
No, just in Europe or everywhere, in the world even.
We mainly do the UK, but we've done everywhere. We've been as far as New Zealand. So
Okay.
we've been everywhere. When I was a kid, we did Africa for 3 years. We travelled all around South Africa. We've done the Caribbean.
Okay.
So that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Where else? I went to Abu Dhabi, like when I was that 21? Yeah, I went there with one ride. We got the opportunity, and it was good. It was good fun. We didn't get any, there was no like gain out of it, but we had a good time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So why Iceland? How?
In what year was it? 89. My dad went to Martinique with the Tivoli, and he was not long married or whatever. And when they were there was a circus there, and the circus was Spanish. The circus actually came to Iceland in 87, 88.
Mm-hmm.
So the circus then, they weren't allowed to fly to the different islands in the Caribbean. So they asked my dad if he could, because he had an English passport, he could travel freely if you like.
Yeah.
So he would travel to say like Barbados, book the Tivoli area, the circus area, and then fly back. And at the end, he said, "What do you want? We need to pay you or whatever." And my mum got friendly with a woman who owned the circus. Her husband owned it.
Mm-hmm.
And my mum said, "Well, we don't want any money. We want the number for the guy from Iceland," because they said that they came and it was very good. They had a good time, but it was too cold. So that was basically it. And anyway, yeah, there was a man called Jorunn Goodmanson. He was the guy that brought us over. He was my dad's agent, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
And that was why we came to Iceland. So yeah,
That's pretty good. No,
good.
I've seen this. You refer to it as Tivoli.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure that was like the correct terminology.
In England, it's fun fair.
Yeah.
But obviously, Scandinavia, it's Tivoli.
Yeah, exactly. So. Okay.
But yeah, we've been coming here. I have a picture actually from being right here on this land in 1996.
Yeah. I remember coming here since I'm born in '94, so I've been coming here
Forever.
every year. Yeah. So it's fun to finally meet someone who's in charge and get to do an interview like this to get to know you and what this Tivoli does.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good though. We like now. Back in the day, we used to do Reykjavik and we'd send like a couple of things here.
Mm-hmm.
But now we do all like as many festivals as we can, because back in the day it was easy for people. The people from everywhere would come to the Tivoli. Mm-hmm. But the Tivoli's I don't know. It's big expense getting it. The shipping's gone crazy. Everything, but it's the same everywhere in the world. So now it's better for us to be at the events and people to come to us. Mm-hmm. And people when they travel, it's easy to move from Iceland now. You can fly to Tenerife or to Disneyland Paris or whatever. So it's different now. If somebody's going to come to us, it's going to be at the events. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So.
How the events you've done so far this summer? Where have you
been? So Akranes was good. The weather was good. Yeah. So it was new to us, Akranes, and we didn't really know what to expect. So we took some right. It was more of a teenager adult kind of thing. Yeah. But we didn't know. I just thought it was another town festival. Yeah. So which it is, but the part we were in was the concert.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was good. It was new, and it was nice to visit. Actually, I tried to go to Akranes 3 years ago, just after COVID. I tried to go, just take the Tivoli. Mm-hmm. We arrived in Akranes, and the lady from the city was like, "Oh no, you can't now. Some guys have said no," and the weather was really bad. So it was kind of like good.
But what do you think of the Irish days?
It was good. It was a good thing to see. Yeah, it was good. I've heard a lot about it, and I've tried to be there. Problem for us, we have a big event in June in England. It's a little island in between England and Ireland. Mm-hmm. It's like a big motorbike racing called the TT Races. Okay. So we always go to. We've been going there 5 years longer than we've been coming to Iceland.
Oh.
So we always go there, and it usually, I think, did Irish Days used to be earlier? They used to be somewhere in mid-June or something.
Maybe.
Something like that. And we could never make it. And then I spoke to somebody from Oktoberfest this year, and he said, "What about coming to Akranes?" I said, "Yeah, I'd like to do it."
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And the whole company who works with you, family, friends?
Family and friends, yeah, whoever. We have to have some specialist people to obviously train people to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much family and friends. It's a hard one to get. People don't like to travel anymore, so.
No, and probably Iceland's.
I
mean, it's interesting, but the cold and the weather and all of that.
It's new.
Yeah.
It's good. I enjoy it. I've been coming here since I was 0. I was 0 years old when I first came.
Okay.
Same with my son. You'll see him running around like a lunatic. But yeah, we brought him the same age as I was. I just brought him out just to say he's been the same time as me.
Yeah.
And we came in February, and I actually drove here to Akureyri. It started snowing. It got to about, I don't know, 10 centimeters. And I rang my friend. I was like, "We're going to have to come home." He was like, "Oh, do you want me to send my wife up and she can drive you home?" So, but yeah, we came up here and it was good.
Okay. Do you stay inside like campers, or do you stay at a hotel? Or
I've got like an American trailer.
Okay,
so.
okay, that's good. Yeah. So kind of a travel situation. I don't know how to say it. Utila. Do you know that one?
No.
No, it's like a camping trip.
Yeah,
kind of vibe.
Yeah. It is kind of. We basically say on our trucks it says on tour. And this is like one of our tours. When we're at home, we don't class it as on tour. We're just going here and going there. So we're on tour now. When we went to like Africa, we're Taylor's on tour.
Yeah, it's cool. Where does the name Taylor's come from?
It's my name, my family name.
Oh, it's your family. So you're Taylor.
Yeah.
Or Taylor.
I'm Cain Taylor.
Cain Taylor. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's
now
been going.
I know the history behind the name because I've been seeing the name for years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been going. My great grandfather started it really.
Oh.
So back at home, and they only had little things, and then my granddad my granddad didn't do a lot. He kind of stayed around home, and he had a good thing going. He had a good life, to be honest. And then my dad he just liked to go places, so that's why we traveled so much.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it was good.
The terminology carny, we were wondering, is it?
That's an American.
Yeah.
Thing.
What is your opinion on carny? Good or bad?
It's kind of, when they say it in America, it's kind of bad, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's different in America, because in America, I was in America this year. I went to Florida on holiday, and I went and met a guy. This guy, he has 70 rides, and it's a huge, huge company. And I was talking to him. He actually wouldn't have a clue how to put one of the rides up. It's like a corporation, and the guys that work for him, they're the carnies. And he's the CEO or whatever. But the guys that work for him are the carnies, and that's where the terminology comes from.
Okay.
In England, people mix it. We're called traveling showmen.
Traveling showman. Okay.
Yeah, but in they have gypsies in England.
Yeah.
And that's what people always cross it. But I always say a gypsy will put new stones down on your drive to your house. We'll bring a fairground ride to your drive.
Okay.
We're different, but we travel. And the way gypsies do it though is different. They how to explain it? They do some crazy things, and it's like one big community.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
That's them, and that's the rest of the world or whatever. But my mum actually wasn't off the fair. She owned a hotel in a small village where we live. So it's quite a big village, but she owned a hotel there, and her and my dad met or whatever, and they got married, and she came to this life, if you like.
Yeah.
She still had the hotel. That's the crazy kid. Yeah, she still had the hotel and things. Like, she still has bits of the property and that there, but she lives this life.
Okay.
She put us through school with candy floss. I've got a brother and a sister, and we all went to like a boarding school. My mum always says that making candy floss sent you to school.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah.
Not many people can say that.
No. So yeah.
But at the company that we work, KaffiðTV, which means coffee, the coffee, if you will.
Yeah.
We usually ask our guests how do they take their coffee. So how do you take your coffee?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Well,
extra hot, extra strong. Yeah.
Good. But thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah.
And hope you have a great weekend and the rest of the summer if you're doing anything more in Iceland.
We're going to move. We leave here. We're going to do summer in Selfoss. Then we move to Hverageri for the flower days.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think, do we have a week after that? Yeah, that week it's cultural night in Reykjavik. Obviously we have the giant wheel there in Reykjavik.
Oh yeah, do you have the giant wheel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Fun.
So it is fun, yeah, but there's been a lot of negativity in Reykjavik about it.
I've seen the news and it looks very fun.
It's good. It's a proud thing for us because that's where the Tivoli started, on that place, on Midbaki. And that's I've got a picture of me when I was his age, and I was on Midbaki, and behind me is the actual piece of land where the wheel is. So
a historical place.
Yeah, it's good. And every time somebody comes, like, I used to live on here, because we lived on site.
Oh yeah.
We used to have our caravans in the corner. People are like, what? But it was quite a proud thing. And then there's been a lot of mixed communication, and the people think that the city. I went into a shop and I had my jumper on or whatever, and the guy said, "Oh, it's you with the wheel." I said, "Yeah." And he went, "How much does it cost?" I said, 3,000 krona. I said, "Unless you buy online or whatever you're going to do." And he went, No, how much did the wheel cost? I said, "Oh, like 1.4 million euros."
Yeah.
And he went, the city can pay you 1.4 million and they can't fix our road? And I was like, no, they're not paying me anything. It's like, I'm actually paying to have the wheel, or the company's paying to have the wheel there. I said, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it was good for us just to go back there. And actually, my dad was pretty happy. Every day he rang me, "How are you getting on? What's going on? When we're going to find out about this wheel thing?" Every day for 3 months solid, he called me to ask. But but other than that, it's been good. Today's the first day that the guys have cut it short because there's bad wind in Reykjavik.
So the weather hasn't been so good there.
No, so today's the first day they've actually closed. There was a lot of things saying it's going to be closed a lot, and today was the first day that the guys rang me. They said, what can we do? I said, just close it up, go for some food or whatever, and see. The weather is, everybody knows what the weather's like. Yeah. So in an hour it could be sunny again. But it's been a good experience to do it, to be honest. Yeah, so.
I think it's great.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's on cultural night. We're probably going to go there and just be around the city and let everybody experience the event. Yeah. I've been before when I was a few years ago, and then where's after that? After that, we do Mosselspær for Itunin Heima. I think that's how you say it.
For
there's an event.
Heima. Yes. Yeah.
And then the last one's Losenot, and then we go. Yeah. We were going to do something at Oktoberfest, but I don't know where that's at the minute.
Yeah. No.
But we're in Keflavik anyway, and Keflavik's good. I enjoy Keflavik. Yeah. So everybody enjoyed it. It's like we're going actually home because we're right next to the airport. But yeah.
Great.
Good to speak to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time. And enjoy the rest of the summer.
We'll try, as long as the weather stays good.
So. It's been pretty good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Good.